Hey everybody, it's Jen. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have some project shares. These are projects I made for Buttons Galore and More. As you probably know, I'm part of their design team. And every month I submit 3 different projects that I made. And these are projects for the next month. So these are fall projects that I have for September. So I wanted to show you guys what I made, how I made them, and the products I used, just in case you're looking for a little, crafty fall inspiration. So some of them are paper crafts and some aren't. Like this first one, this is a project that I saw on Bargain Bethany's channel. And if you don't follow her, she does not so much paper crafting, but she does a lot of home decor, a lot of DIYs, and a lot of Dollar Tree crafts, and just really nice. And I think they're fun and easy to do. And I've tried a lot of her projects, and especially the faux food ones, and I think they're really fun. So anyway, this first one is caramel apples, and they do look really real, don't they? These are, I got a bag of these fake Granny Smith apples from Hobby Lobby. They go on clearance, like every other sale cycle. So a bag of, I think, 6 is like 5 something when it's on sale, which is really good because I've looked on Amazon and other places and I found that it was the best price at Hobby Lobby. So what I did was I'll link Bargain Bethany's tutorial down below, but basically you just take a dowel and stick it into the top of your faux apple, and then you make a mixture 50-50 of glossy Mod Podge and an acrylic paint. And I used a very light brown for this paint. And then you just kind of swirl your apple in it, like in a bowl with the paint in it, and then just put it on some wax paper to dry. And when it's tacky but not completely dry, then you can go ahead and sprinkle any, you know, fun toppings or sprinkles, whatever you want to put on it. So for these, I used a couple of Buttons Galore products. I used the Mirasol Sprinklets, which I thought were perfect for a fall project. So that's what those are. And then I used seed beads too, because they're very lightweight and they stuck to the apple very well, and it does add a little bit of sparkle. This was an embellishment kit. This one is called Autumn Afternoon, and I will link all the products that I used down below. As you can see, I used up all the seed beads. They used to be here, but I've used them in other projects too, but I really used them up on this project. So this one, I just coated the bottom half of the caramel part. And then on this apple, I just kind of went a little crazy and put it all over. And I think I kind of like that one better. I wasn't sure which one I'd like better, so I tried it 2 different ways, and I do like this one better. And then once everything was all dry, I hot glued a bow on the top I made with Dollar Tree ribbon, and I cut out some leaves out of paper and then hot glued a button from Buttons Galore also. So aren't those cute? I can't wait to make more with different colors of the, sprinkles, and, just you can vary it for you can make Halloween ones, instead of just fall. So, and then for the pictures I was taking for Buttons Galore, I added these leaves, and I had shown in a haul recently this die set. It's from Lawn Fawn. It's called Stitched Leaves. Isn't that pretty? I just love how the veins come out all stitched like that. And yeah, I'll link this down below for you. I got this at scrapbook.com, but as you can see, it comes with different kinds of leaves, maple, oak. I didn't really have an apple leaf, so I just pretended like these are apple leaves. They look closest to apple leaves to me. So yeah, that was my first project. Very, very easy to do and so fun. And you know me, I just love to make faux food. So when I saw Bethany's tutorial, I just had to incorporate it into a Buttons Galore project. So, all right, so that's my first one. Let's go on to project number 2. This one is a shaker card. and fall themed again. I did 2 shakers on this. I thought that would be fun to have 2 different shakers on one page. I filled it with sequins, seed beads, and buttons. I used 3mm foam to pop it up nice and high so there'd be room for the buttons to, move around a little bit at least. I put buttons on the outside as well, just because I think that looks really nice to have the same element that's inside the shaker on the outside of the card too. So let me show you the products that I use for this one. I did use this Autumn Afternoon Embellishment Kit again. I used some of the sequins from this one in the shakers. So you could see like the like bronze ones and some gold ones. And then I also used these sequins. This is, I just put it in a bag because I had to cut it open, but this is from, is it 23 Lilac Lane? No, I can't, how can I not remember that? They're owned by Buttons Galore, 28 Lilac Lane, okay. And that's why I saved this top part here. And this is Golden Hour, the collection. So really, really pretty different shapes and tones and finishes of gold sequins. So I added those into the shakers as well. I added seed beads from this set, the little like green and clear ones. And this one is called, let me just turn over a second. I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure it is, yeah, it's a So Crafty embellishment kit. So I'll link that down below too, of course. And what else did I use in that one? I used, and I used some of the red buttons I got from this pack. This is one of their giant bags of buttons that you can get on their website. And this collection is called Bubblegum. So it has pinks definitely, but it also has nice red ones and whites. And again, different finishes, some translucent, some opaque. There were even some glitter ones in here that you could see I put in there as well, just to add a little sparkle, a little more sparkle. So those were the products I used. I'll show you the dies I used too, just in case you're wondering. The apple comes from a set on Ally, which I don't know offhand which company it is, but I'll link them down below. I'll find it. It comes with the apple, so you can make it a shaker, obviously. Actually, that's not the right one. I took this one out. This is a strawberry topper though. But it does come with a little leaf piece, or not leaf, like a stem piece like that. And then the leaf. This is the leaf it comes with. So just to make it a shaker, you cut this out of pattern paper and out of foam. And then what I do for the back, if a die set doesn't come with the backing piece, you could just trace the back and cut it out, with scissors, and then you have a backing piece that fits. So there's that. And for the mug, I used these couple of die sets from Lawn Fawn. These I got last year. They kind of like go together. There's outside in stitched mug and the stitched mug frame. So I used this for the pattern paper and the foam, that sort of thing. But then the background I used for the backing piece and for the acetate that goes in between the front piece and the foam to keep all the shakers in. And this one also came with the heart and the little steam pieces too. So I popped those up on foam as well, just to give them some dimension, just like the leaf I popped up on foam tape. And the paper is from a DCWV fall collection from a few years ago. So I won't have a link to that, but I love it. And I just, I use it when I need a nice fall paper. So that's that one. It's not a specific occasion, but maybe just like a hello kind of note or a thank you or whatever. So that's my second project, the apple cider card. Okay, and the third one I have is actually 2 cards, but they're very similar, so I count it as one project. And these are, that one's upside down. little quilt block cards, and I used a quilt block die that I'd gotten a long time ago from Allie. I will link it down below. But when you cut it out, it cuts out the, like the frame part and then all the different sections. So it's easy to make a couple of them at once. You just like interchange the parts and swap them out. So that's what I did. Just, took a piece from one side and put it on the other and glued them all together. And once I had all the paper pieced, I added coordinating buttons just because I think it looks really cute since it's like a quilt, so buttons go with it. And then I popped these up on foam tape, and then I used an embossing folder that I just love. It's diamonds with hearts in between the diamonds. And I think it just really goes with this as well, kind of gives you the quilt vibe. So yeah, they're not 6x6. These are 5x5 cards. And I just think that the quilt block itself is just enough to have on the front. You don't really need too much else. So this, I think, would be a great card to a crafty friend. For the buttons for this one, for the peach ones, I took out of this mason jar, and this one is called Sunrise. And there's lots of peaches and yellows and oranges in this one. I've used this many times and I still have a ton left, so they definitely give you enough. And speaking of a ton, this is where I got like the light blue buttons from. This is a 28 Lilac Lane shaker cube, and this one is called Desert Hike. So this one I love. It's got those little like cupped flower sequins. I love those, and a lot of like muted yellow, blues, muted greens, just a really pretty combination. So you can, if you're making a shaker, just shake this into it and you're set because it's gotten a little bit of everything, even seed beads and regular sequins as well. But I just picked out the buttons for this one. So those are my 3 projects for September of 2021. Hope you liked. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. I will try to link everything that I can down below. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will be back soon with another crafty video. Thanks, bye.